Good morning, T-Wolves! Mr. Quentin here with what we did for Monday, March 8th, 2021. Yes, folks, this is the test week. This is the test week. I hope you have remembered our incentive for the test this week. If not, well, come see me, talk to me. Let's figure that out. So we are reviewing for our test today. We are reviewing for our test tomorrow, and then we will have our test on Wednesday. So we're going to pretend as always that we are first period, and you will go to your particular period, of course, head on into quarter three. Jump on into week of March 8th, head on into Monday. And you'll see we've got a study guide here. We've got the quizzes test review for you. We'll be doing some Blooket during class since people seem to like that. Let's go ahead and have a little more fun with it. I don't want to burn you out on it, so we're not going to be doing it all the time, obviously. But it was a big hit on Friday. Thought we'll have some fun with it again today. So this will only be during class. If you're coming to us asynchronously or watching this video later in the day after your particular class period, then the Blooket link isn't going to be as useful for you. But let's take a look at our study guide. The quizzes test review is, by the way, so let's not forget that. Quizzes is still good. I want you to score at least 100%. Then you can do the flashcards so that you can be seeing those questions. Remember, everything that you're going to see in the quizzes, everything you're going to see in the Blooket is based on the test. They have been reverse engineered from the test, so they're very, very similar to the questions. Please note that you're going to need to see those questions from the test. They have been redesigned and reverse engineered. So they're going to look very, very similar to the questions that are on the test. Okay, now they're not going to be exactly like the questions on the test. So please, please, please do not just memorize these questions thinking you're just going to see them on the test and snap, get your answer. Because if you do that, you might answer incorrectly because you're thinking of the quizzes instead of thinking of the test. So please bear that in mind as you move forward, okay? Now, let's take a look at the study guide itself. This study guide, in and of itself, might look very similar. That is because it is basically the same study guide as before. I did make one small change. This is not from this is not the study guide for the retest. This was the study guide from the Tuesday before the last test. So that's why it might look very familiar. I did make sure to add one thing. I have turned on the answers for the retest so that you can see them and additionally use them as a hard copy of notes. This is also really good because it provides you a very quick at-a-glance version of the vocabulary. So, that is what is up. Folks, remember, these are labeled so that you know where to go, all right? So that if you are here, so for example, I want to go look at the limited versus unlimited government quiz. All right, well, I'm just going to go ahead and maybe I'll just leave this here. I'm going to open this in a brand new folder, and I'm going to go to my main page. Right? Because you know you can have Schoology open in more than one tab. And so then I'm going to go back into quarter three, and let's see, what does my study guide say? It says it's in the Friday 1/22/2021 folder. So I'm going to need to find where the week of the 22nd was. Oh, look, here's week of the 22nd. So I'm going to click on that. And then I'm going to go to the Friday. I'm sorry, excuse me. That was 22nd. Thursday 1/21. And then you've got all that wonderful stuff there, okay? Well, I guess I needed to do this right anyways. Okay, sorry. One more time. Friday, 1/22 folder. And here is my quiz. So now I can go into the quiz and see it. Oh, let's see here. So I want to go and take a look at the citizenship quiz from the 11th. So I need to go back into my quarter three. And where am I going to find week? Oh, there we go. Week of February 11th. So I'm going to go in here. And then I'm going to see that there's my Thursday, the 11th. And here is my citizenship quiz so that I can go in and take it. And I'm sorry, I used the wrong word there. You don't even have to take it. You can just review it. You can just view your submission so you can see your answers. All right, that's all I'm asking you to do, folks. This is not very difficult in order to make sure that you can find this stuff. That's why I'm making sure to label the folders so that you can jump right into them. Okay, so you'll see here that everything is the same as before. I want you to look at the same assignments as before. I want you to look at the same Nearpons as before. And I want you to look at the GIM kit and everything, okay? You can go back and watch any of the explanation of work videos. Now, for the stuff that was for human rights, we'll be going over most of that tomorrow, okay? The quizzes does have human rights stuff in it as well as government stuff, but I just want to make sure that you have the all of the study materials available. And I'm not trying to throw the entire QSE at you in one day. So you have the government stuff that you need to study today and the human rights stuff that you need to study for tomorrow. It'll be a very, very good way to break it down so that you're not having to cram for everything all in one day. All right. So that is what we're going to do. We'll probably look over some of the vocabulary as well. In class, we might look at it in kind of a picture review, and that would basically just be your vocabulary words like word wall. Okay, so if you have any questions, as always, send me that note in Schoology, send me that email. Other than that, I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. Mr. Quinton, out.